This evening on ENN Tonight.
No health insurance? No problem. A local clinic helps people who are uninsured.
Elon Sustainability has launched their updated Sustainability Master Plan, which took 2 years to build.
And the People's Town Hall featured some Alamance County politicians.
Waking up to a new disaster every day.
Those stories and more.
ENN Tonight starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for ENN Tonight. I'm Abigail Hines.
And I'm Abby Gravely.
A new Elon University poll shows most Americans are worried about a possible constitutional crisis between President Trump and the courts. 67% of respondents said they're concerned about the balance of power as Trump's approval rating dropped to 41%, down 4 points since February. The poll also found partisan divide. Nearly 80% of Democrats believe the executive branch holds too much power, while most Republicans think it has the right amount. Still, across party lines, a majority agree that court decisions should be respected.
A small clinic in Burlington is making a big impact by providing free health care to uninsured patients. The clinic runs entirely by volunteers and is sponsored by the Burlington Masjid Mosque. ENN's Leah Reich has more on the Al-Aqsa Clinic.
When I moved here to Burlington, at that time we didn't have a mosque here. So I used to go to Greensboro. One day I was not aware there is like refugee come to the country. There's a lot of people from Iraq. And I find out like they are in the need of a lot of things.
What started as a small operation in a single room has grown into a fully functional clinic. Due to city regulations, the clinic only operates 3 days a month, but it sees dozens of patients each time. Volunteer doctors like cardiologist Dr. Mohammed Arida offer their time and skills for free.
We know that healthcare is very expensive. I understand the difficulty when patients don't have health insurance, because healthcare in this country, even though it might be the best in the world, it's also the most expensive. I kind of know how important this clinic is. It can be, the difference between life and death for some patients.
The clinic services go beyond checkups. LabCorp and Greensboro Imaging provide free tests, and student volunteers help run an in-house pharmacy.
The patient, they see the doctor, but they cannot afford the medicine. And if they can't afford the medicine, they cannot afford the doctor. So when the patient, they come to us here and they find out like we're not charging nothing, saying like how much they are grateful, they are happy.
The clinic relies entirely on donations and support from the Masjid Mosque, which pays for utilities and provides the building.
They would get everything with the standard of care. It's unique in a manner that, again, it works so professionally that anyone who would come here, they would not feel, hey, it's just a volunteer clinic.
Looking ahead, Kadur hopes to expand services, including a free dental clinic she says would be the first of its kind.
Maybe if I'm not here, someone else will take over and maybe one day we'll have a free hospital.
For ENN Tonight, I'm Leah Reich.
To donate, volunteer, or learn more about the clinic services, visit al-aqsaclinic.org.
Republican North Carolina Representative Keith Kidwell has proposed a bill to ban all abortion after conception. The bill, titled the Human Life Protection Act of 2025, which was filed earlier this month, would apply to both medical and surgical procedures with no exceptions for victims of rape or incest. North Carolina currently bans abortions up to 12 weeks, and anyone seeking an abortion must attend in-person counseling and undergo a 72-hour waiting period before a procedure. According to North Carolina House Speaker Dustin Hall, the bill will not be heard in the North Carolina House of Representatives or its committees during this legislative session.
Right now, the Alamance Burlington Board of Education is hearing from 15 candidates hoping to fill a vacant seat on the 7-member board, the largest applicant pool the district has ever seen for a vacancy. The seat opened following the resignation of Chuck Marsh in February. Each applicant had to submit a letter of interest providing background information and confirming voter eligibility in Alamance County. Although 16 initially applied, 1 withdrew, leaving 15 candidates in the running, including 3 Elon University employees. During tonight's meeting, all 15 applicants will have the opportunity to speak directly to the board. It remains to be determined whether the board will vote to appoint someone this evening. If no decision is made tonight, the board anticipates appointing a new member by its May 27th meeting, which is when the selected individual would be officially sworn in. Elon University launched its Sustainability Master Plan during Earth Week. Abigail, can you tell us about the plan?
The new plan was drafted by students, staff, and faculty over the past 2 years. The plan targets several different aspects of campus, like academics, dining, and waste, among several others. Most of the goals listed in the plan have a 10-year deadline of 2035, but some of them break down smaller goals leading up to that year. The strategies under the academics column involve increasing the amount of coursework with a sustainability focus. The university also wants to implement a method for tracking the number of students in sustainability-focused curriculum by 2030. The dining portion of the master plan hopes to increase spending on things like ethically produced, plant-based, and local food. Elon also looks to decrease the total waste generated per person on campus by 25% compared to a 2024 baseline. They plan to accomplish this by expanding reusable programs and enhancing food waste reduction strategies. All of these different programs will aid in Elon University's goal of becoming carbon neutral by 2037. Carbon neutrality basically means that the amount of CO2 Elon emits is offset by the amount absorbed or removed from the atmosphere. According to the master plan, the strategies listed in the document will mitigate about 70% of Elon's carbon emissions. The remaining 30% will need to be addressed with additional efforts to reach carbon neutrality. You can read the full master plan at Elon's sustainability page.
The Democratic National Committee hosted the People's Town Hall, just 30 minutes from Elon. Our Fiona McAllister has more on the event.
Hey there, Alamance County, how you doing?
Around 400 people from hours away and even out of state came together for the People's Town Hall. This event started as a reaction to Republicans like Representative Richard Hudson advising North Carolinians to not hold in-person town hall meetings.
I'm looking forward to returning the country to sanity. I'm tired of seeing all the hate. I'm tired of everybody being stressed out all the time and waking up to a new disaster every day.
A lot of our Republican members of Congress that have the majority of representation for these people aren't really solving the issues that a lot of people care about.
With local Alamance County politicians alongside their out-of-town guests, they all advocated for the same thing, keeping people informed.
The thing that I'm looking forward to is continued work, continued effort for people to not just take this moment and just take it as a moment to really take this and move this momentum forward.
And the one who put this all together is North Carolina Democratic Party Chair Anderson Clayton. Clayton says she wants rural North Carolinian voices to be heard.
I wanted to bring the People's Town Hall to a place where you don't normally find, even though they've been doing it across the country, I feel like it's been in other bigger places versus like coming out to a red rural county and saying, no, we're going to show up even here. And I think that's important.
Fiona McAllister, ENN Tonight.
Clayton says that there are more town halls like this one in the future. The Elon community recognized Yom HaShoah, the Jewish Day of Remembrance for lives lost in the Holocaust. Throughout the day, students and staff signed up to read the names of those who died. I was there and have some sights and sounds from the day.
George, Frank, Martha, Rosenfeld, Henrik, Douche.
We are. We're bringing them back to life a little bit, letting their names be heard.
Eric Hess, Roger Yvert, Rosa Cohen.
I'm reading their names to honor the person they were and that they're not just one of the numbers.
True Poets, Lachos, Carpetot, Edith Reiner.
I'm so happy that Elon.
I'll have your Phoenix 5-day forecast after the break.
And I'm live in studio to serve up the women's tennis big championship win.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depressing stuff. That's what white people think. You alright?
It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
Whether it's our stories, the warmth of our laugh, or our family's secret sauce, we all bring something different to the table. So make some space. The power of connection is waiting right outside your comfort zone. Learn how you can help strengthen your community at belongingbeginswithus.org/teamup.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. Get 911 on the phone, get the emergency responses there on their way.
Yo, camping buddy. Okay, you guys ready?
Dude, I thought you were driving.
I thought you were driving.
Oh, I never said I was driving.
I definitely can't drive.
Okay.
If you're high, just don't drive. It's illegal everywhere. If you feel different, you drive different.
Hate is loud, but love is the majority.
Our Mackenzie Cruz is under the oaks with the weather for this week. What should we expect, Mackenzie?
Thanks, Abby. We're really getting into some summer weather this week with more sunny skies ahead. Now for your Phoenix 5-day forecast. Tonight we'll have clear skies and a low of 50. Tomorrow we'll have a high of 82 and mostly sunny skies. Wednesday will be a bit more cloudy with a high of 85. Thursday, the sun's going to come out again with another high of 85 and a low chance of showers. Friday is going to be a high in the 70s with showers and a thunderstorm. And finally, Saturday will cool down a little with a high of 76 and more sunshine. This beautiful weather will bring more people outside, but the UV for this week is supposed to be an average of 10. The UV index takes in many factors like cloud cover, the sun's angle, land elevation, and more, but more importantly, it tells us how safe it is to be exposed to the sun that day. The index goes from 1 to 11 plus. Anything above 11 is considered extreme. So that means the risk for sunburn this week is very high. Use an SPF of at least 30 and wear sunglasses. Have fun in the sun, but don't forget your sunscreen. That's all I have for now. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Mackenzie. Sounds like a nice week coming up.
Elon hosted the Coastal Athletic Association men's and women's tennis championships this weekend. Our Kathan Gandhi was courtside and is now in studio to give us a breakdown. Kathan, how'd the Phoenix play?
Abigail, if you haven't been keeping up with Elon tennis, you've been missing out on two fantastic seasons. Elon's women's tennis went 17-5 on the year, their highest win total since 2021. It's been an electric year for the Phoenix, headlined by sophomores Simone Bergeron and Mariana Redding. The women's team earned the #1 seed in this year's CAA tournament, facing the College of Charleston in the semifinals. The Phoenix cruised to an easy 4-0 victory, clinching a spot in the CAA finals the next day. Meanwhile, the men's team has put together a good record on their own, under first-year head coach Mackenzie. It was a rocky opening to the year, but an 8-2 finish to the season gained his team the 2 seed in the tournament. In similar fashion to the women's team, a comfortable semifinal win against Monmouth University earned the men their own spot in the championship round. That meant on Sunday, both Elon's women's and men's teams would be competing to be CAA champions. I was at the courts to see who would take the crown.
As Elon returned for the championship matches on Sunday, they knew things wouldn't come easy. The women's team was facing the College of William & Mary, who have won the tournament for 3 straight years.
William Mary has a really good program, and we've always had a lot of really good matches with them. I have a lot of respect for them and their coaches, and today we were just really focusing on doing the best we could.
It was a battle, coming down to a few singles games. That's when Simone Bergeron stepped up to the challenge. Fighting back from an early deficit, her comeback victory sealed Elon's first conference championship in program history.
I feel like a dream, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it still hasn't quite hit me that we just won conference. It was an insane match. I mean, constant ups and downs, but I just tried to grit through, trusted all of my training this year, and just got it done at the end of the day.
The men's team faced the University of North Carolina Wilmington, 4-time repeating champions. Elon's quick loss in doubles matches proved too much to overcome by the time they got to singles. A late comeback attempt fell short, and the men's team lost 4-2. The team was unavailable for comment after the game. While the men's season has come to a close, the women's team will now advance to the NCAA tournament, which begins May 2nd. Keithan Gandhi, ENN Tonight.
One Elon student athlete is helping others grow their faith, one Instagram reel at a time. Elon men's cross-country runner Caden Strickland posted a reel after Easter Sunday Mass, preaching to his followers what it means to be a Christian athlete. The Atlanta native said that he wasn't devoted to Christianity until he came to Elon, where he found a revived faith through local ministries and Elon University's Fellowship for Christian Athletes, where he leads music ministry.
If my words can influence a small amount of people, like 1, 2, 3 people, to go out and seek Christ, that is the win.
Stay tuned for a look into a colorful tradition on campus.
And an annual food-filled festival held right here on campus.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Even more than I wanted a gold medal, I wanted a heart of gold, like the mentors who were my balance beams refusing to let me down, and the coaches who spoke out to anything out of bounds, heroes who never stood on podiums, but stood up for me. Every shot I made, give the assist to those who since my youth were referees, ready to blow the whistle and end abuse.
I rescued Toast from a shelter in 2011. I love Toast because she's a lazy diva. Toast does whatever she wants, obviously. She's sleeping right now. She's an epic snuggler. She's so comforting. She's so loving. Toast makes me laugh. When I walked into the shelter, I knew right then that she was special.
Kudos, Carl. You've always had a need for speed. Racing anything with wheels, speed reading novels in record time, yelling out 3, 2, 1 at every traffic light. But this time, you've taken your power obsession to the next level. By purchasing this electric vehicle, you've given yourself instant torque that blows your old launch times away, which will keep you saying, "Woo-wee" every time you punch the pedal. Good for your adrenaline, great for the planet. That's the power of EV.
Holi, the Hindu festival of color, was celebrated a little differently this year due to rain. Our Rachel Hawley has more on the festivities.
The Hindu festival Holi, normally celebrated by throwing colored powder, is instead being celebrated by throwing flower petals in the Numen Lumen sacred space. This event also includes traditional activities such as face painting, making mandalas, marigolds, and rangoli. But for one Elon freshman, doing henna brings her back to her roots.
I'm originally from Afghanistan, so back home in my country, we celebrate Nowruz, Eid, and this is like same thing. We do like henna in our hands. We buy henna, and it's like a big part of my culture.
And the event also has dancing from Elon's Bollywood dance group Surtal. Sophomore Santosh Gopalan says that Surtal gives him a community.
When I found Surtal, that quickly became my anchor and that grounded me to campus, and I love it. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, we get together, we have practice, and it's just my community, and I love them so much.
Despite the weather and postponement, the event still honored Hindu culture. Rachel Hawley, ENN Tonight.
Holi celebrates Hindu love of deities.
Elon University Dining partnered with Elon Sustainability for the annual Earth Fest, gathering the community together in Medallion Plaza to support sustainability on campus.
Students scanned in meal swipes for entrance into Earth Fest, where they found local vendors, student-run booths, live music, and even a special guest. The festival happens every year as a way to spread awareness about the role of sustainability on campus and ways students can help support the cause. Eco-Reps, a group of students who work to promote Elon sustainability, say their hard work paid off this year.
We spend a lot of time in the office. We work every week on planning events, working with other orgs, and so to see all of that work coming through from it, that is really great.
The event had a variety of food options for students, including salads, barbecue, and ice cream from local vendors. As students enjoyed their meals, they visited booths promoting sustainable practices like recycling and limiting food waste. Eco-Reps say that events like these help motivate sustainability practices on campus by educating, engaging, and including the community. Alice Morrissey, ENN Tonight.
Elon's eco representatives say EarthFest is a great way to encourage sustainability.
With summer weather creeping in, more people will be headed to the beach. Mackenzie Cruz is under the oaks to see what we should be looking out for.
Thanks, Abigail. With banquet season in full swing and the weather getting nicer, people will be heading to the beach. Looking at the next few weekends at Curry and Myrtle Beach, it looks like mostly sunny skies and highs in the low 80s. The weekend of the 10th, however, has a chance of showers. A beach trip can also come with a chance of rip tides. They are more common during hurricane season, but it doesn't hurt to check before you go. A rip tide is a very powerful current of water pulling you from the shore out to sea. It's really easy to get stuck in them, so if you do, don't panic. Swim parallel to the shoreline and then back out to shore. Rip tides are not really something you can predict this far in advance, so before you go to the National Weather Service website and look up beach forecast. Find your beach and it'll tell you the chance of rip currents for the day. In this example, Myrtle is in the yellow, which means there's a moderate risk of rip currents. Have fun at the beach and stay safe. I'm sending it over to our Rachel Hawley to give us a sneak peek at Greek Fest.
And coming up next, join me live in Young Commons for the Greek Fest.
And meet a content creator who is traveling around the state of North Carolina trying to find the best coffee.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
In 4 days. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children. She didn't know what to do.
Did you have a good day at school?
She gave them some broth. bread.
There you go.
And kiss them all soundly.
Night night.
Good night. And put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
Women are bad with money. That's what the world's been saying for centuries. But now, we've got something to say.
Save it. It's time to save ourselves by saving our money.
Until we're no longer 80% more likely than men to live in poverty in retirement.
Save it. The falsehoods, the feelings of fault.
Then, the funds. Learn how to save for your retirement at wesaysaveit.org.
I've always been told I gotta be strong. Thick skin, tough as nails. But to be everything for everybody, it wears on you. Black don't crack, they say. But it can. We all can. Reach out to a friend if you see them going through it. No matter who you are, being vulnerable is what makes us whole. Learn how to help at seizetheawkward.org.
The best coffee in North Carolina could soon be found by Ryan Keene, a coffee content creator. ENN's Anjolina Fantaroni was there with Keene as he tested a drink from the Oak House in downtown Elon.
Trying to find the best coffee in North Carolina.
With over 9,000 TikTok followers, Ryan Keene has created his hobby into a TikTok account called Ryan's Coffee.
People started commenting, try this place, try this place, try this place. So I thought maybe I should just run with it and see how far it goes. And here we are, 48 reviews later.
From reviewing the prices to reviewing the overall taste, Keene says this is something he's always wanted to do.
I can actually bring more business to local places just from a video that I'm making. It just fills me with so much happiness.
Someday, he hopes to break into the coffee business, one TikTok comment at a time.
Being able to turn that into a career and, have that growth, film it, show it to people, get people's opinions on it, and eventually turn that into starting my own coffee business, that's the path for me.
And for the Oak House?
This coffee is really, really solid. Great taste, not too sweet at all. Everything really just works together well with it. This is getting a 9.1 for me. This place is very, very solid.
From traveling to Charlotte to traveling to Burlington, his journey is not over yet. Anjolina Fantaroni, ENN Tonight.
Our Rachel Hawley is live at Greek Fest out on Young Commons, where members from every Greek organization on campus are invited to enjoy a variety of activities. Rachel, how's the event going so far?
Thanks, Abigail. I'm here at the Greek Fest on Young Commons, and the theme this year is Carnival. The event has been going on since 4 p.m. this afternoon behind me, and it will go until 7 for 30 more minutes, and it's open to all. The Greek Fest is hosted by all 4 Greek life governing bodies here on campus. That includes the Panhellenic Association, the Interfraternity Council, the National Panhellenic Council, and the Multicultural Greek Council. These organizations all came together to create this event with the help of free food, inflatables, live music, entertainment such as live music, as you can see and hear behind me, and some games and crafts as well. Students are enjoying the corn dogs, cheeseburgers, churros, and other carnival-themed foods here at the event. Well, this event will last for 30 more minutes. We'll be back to you at the desk.
Over the past year and a half, Elon senior Lainey Lynch has been writing, workshopping, and now producing her second full-length play. ENN's Sarah T. Moore has more about the original play.
Sororophobia is Elon senior Lainey Lynch's newest play, which will have 3 performances this weekend. Lynch said the most rewarding part of the process has been working with her friends to bring her vision to life.
The moment that I decided that I was going to do this myself, I was like, I need people that believe in this, that like the work, that think that women do deserve a voice.
The play follows a group of middle school girls who summon a wish-granting demon. Senior Anaya Arnold, who plays Elena, said she is excited for the Elon community to see a show that authentically represents the complexities of female friendships.
I feel like I'm contributing to something that is actually shifting kind of the narrative, or at least adding to the one that is different than what we usually see.
When writing the play,
Well, that's all the news we have for you this evening. Thank you so much for joining us.
Head over to our website, elonnewsnetwork.com, for stories, sports, and more.
And make sure to follow us on social media at Elon News Network.
Have a great night, Elon.